Hey vlog, it is me, Rebecca, back at it. This is probably annoying. Welcome back, or welcome if you're watching this for the first time. My name is Rebecca. I am currently working. So please disregard the fact that I probably won't make very much eye contact with my camera, and I will just be doing work. Also, if you hear typing, clicking, it's because I'm actually doing like a legit job. Peep the setup in the back and the new office arrangement. Check out that video if you haven't done it yet. But today I just wanted to talk about an relevant topic, I guess. So if you're watching this in real time, Valentine's Day was yesterday. If you're me and you're recording this on Wednesday, February 10th, then Valentine's Day is in 4 days. But I don't know, I just wanted to talk about my opinion on the matter. I was just listening to a podcast. I will link my podcast review, like my favorite podcast video as well up top. Listening to Gals on the Go. They were saying that you can't love somebody else unless you love yourself, and I truly think that that is a bunch of fucking bullshit. On one hand, I do, and I've said this a million times before, and every time I say it I feel like I'm offending someone somehow, but you should be the most important person in your life. If you aren't the most important person in your own life, you can't expect to be the most important person in someone else's. That being said, I think that is very different than loving yourself. I think being the most important and loving yourself are very, very different things. I am my most important person in my life. Granted, yes. Is Josh very important to me? Yes. Are my parents very, very important to me? Yes. But I can't live my life thinking that other people are more worthy of my time than myself, because it's my time. Like, I'm the most worthy of my own time. You can love someone else without loving yourself completely. I do think you can't absolutely hate yourself and want to like die and love somebody else like fully. I do think you have to have some love for yourself, but I don't think you need to like love every single thing of yourself to feel that way. I do think like you have to love yourself just a smidge, but I don't think it's right to say that you can't love anybody else unless you love yourself. Like, you can't love someone else completely unless you love yourself completely, and I don't think that's right. As an example, I met Josh on December 28th, 2016. It's not weird that I know that number exactly because it was the first day at Patriot Subaru. The time that we met and like the beginning of the time that we were getting to know each other, I liked myself and like I liked who I was, but under no circumstances would I say that I loved everything about myself. I'm at a point now where I do love everything about myself. Truly, like genuinely, I do love myself. And I think a lot of that growth from that period to now comes with, or for me anyway, it did come with the help of someone else. I couldn't have found that I loved myself without even liking myself in the beginning. So like I will credit myself to that as well. But having someone in your life that is constantly showing you love and like showing you their appreciation and giving you their time, I think that in itself helps you love yourself more. If you're only going to be alone in your life until you meet or until you love yourself, at a point you're going to be with yourself too much and you're going to end up disliking yourself more than before. So I think like allowing yourself to love someone else, even if you're not completely in love with yourself, like is completely valid, and you can love yourself, or you can love someone else without loving yourself completely. Again, I don't think you can love someone else without loving yourself at all, but even just a smidge of it can carry you through. Because again, I think having someone else helps you find in yourself more reasons to love yourself. Also, on the topic of Valentine's Day, I don't celebrate Valentine's Day. Is it something to celebrate, really? I don't know. But basically, I don't think that Valentine's Day it is such a huge deal, at least in my relationship. Growing up, like, my mom would do something for all of the kids. Beyond that, like, I think in what year was that? My 8th grade boyfriend. Anyway, I dated this one kid and he gave me a necklace, and I think that was my one Valentine's Day experience that I actually celebrated. Josh and I have never celebrated Valentine's Day. It is a Hallmark holiday, literally. Like, the reason it was created is so, like, it's a marketing ploy. It just encourages consumerism, and maximalism. This is how Josh and I both feel, so I'm going to speak for both of us on this. We believe that if we're going to like be extra affectionate for each other on one day, why don't we spread that out across all of our days together? And we don't personally find that one particular day out of the year deserves all of our extra effort and energy. Like, if we're going to pick one day out of the year to do that, it'll be like each other's birthdays or something, or it'll be like, we don't even do anniversaries because we don't know when our anniversary is. But even then, it's like, I personally feel that there should be a more like thoughtful day, at least like in my relationship, to show your appreciation and love for someone else. Why are you doing this on a day that someone else generated? Like, why don't you do this? Granted, your parents technically generated your birthday, but we don't need to talk about that. But seriously, like, why would you take your time and your energy and your effort and give that to someone else on some random day out of the year when you could do it on something that matters more to the two of you individually? Okay, so I have moved you guys. As you can see, the sun was like getting at a weird light, but now this is also weird because I'm sideways. But yeah, back on the topic of Valentine's Day, I kind of am just talking in a circle here, but I do think realistically, it's important to reflect on why you give extra effort and energy to a person on a specific day of the year. I think if you guys have a reason to celebrate Valentine's Day, then that is a reason in itself. But I think beyond that point, it's important to reflect why you would do that instead of like giving more attention on a different day that matters like more sentimentally to each other. That is my workday rant. Sorry there wasn't a video last week. I was literally going to transfer it from iMovie to YouTube and it somehow deleted itself in the cloud, and whenever I upload images or videos from my camera to the computer, I delete them right away. Ignorant, won't be doing that again. But yeah, so sorry about that, but again, that is my opinion on Valentine's Day and just the thought of you can't love someone else unless you love yourself. If you feel similarly, if you feel differently too, let me know in the comments down below. Don't forget to check out my Instagram. It's @_RebeccaFred. And like this if you like it. Don't forget to subscribe, and I will see you guys next Monday.